The gods you never knew existed, the ones erased from the stories you thought were sacred. They weren't always shadows or myths. They were powerful beings, worshipped across empires, their names spoken with reverence until someone decided they couldn't survive. They became footnotes, demons, or mere whispers in forbidden texts. But why? And what does their erasure reveal about the hands shaping our beliefs? Imagine a world where polytheism ruled. Mesopotamian cities venerated Enlil, Ishtar, Marduk, their temples brimming with gold and influence. Across the Levant, Canaanites called upon Baal and Anat. Even the earliest Hebrews did not worship a solitary deity. Yahweh himself emerged in a crowded pantheon. And yet, over centuries, these gods vanished, leaving only fragments, often demonized or rewritten. The process was not divine revelation. It was politics cloaked in theology, the slow annihilation of competing power structures. In the Dead Sea Scrolls and apocryphal Hebrew texts, we glimpse other voices, deities that rivaled Yahweh, angels who once walked alongside gods like Asherah, Moloch, or Tammuz. These entities were not evil in origin. Some were patrons of fertility, wisdom, or justice. Yet the canonical texts began a quiet campaign to erase, redefine, or demonize them. Baal, once lord of storms, became a symbol of chaos. Asherah, mother of gods, became a false idol. Every excised name, every suppressed myth, served to consolidate monotheistic authority and centralize worship, a divine monopoly enforced through scripture, prophecy, and fear. This isn't unique to Judaism or Christianity. In early Islam, remnants of pre-Islamic deities lingered. Angels of the Quran sometimes carried traits once attributed to older, pagan gods, recontextualized to serve a new monotheistic order. In India, where polytheism survived, rival deities were absorbed into larger narratives, rebranded, or demoted, showing the universal impulse to control, the sacred narrative for societal cohesion or political dominance. What does it mean when gods vanish? It is not only theology that is rewritten, it is memory, morality, and power itself. Humanity has witnessed divine censorship, stories excised from the canon, rituals abandoned, statues toppled. Psychologically, the void these gods leave is filled with fear and obedience. Demons, devils, and angels become proxies for authority, and what was once worshipped as divine abundance transforms into moralized warnings. Consider the Greek Titans, overthrown by the Olympians. History repeats itself in every corner of belief. Younger deities, often representing chaos or freedom, are either annihilated or reinterpreted to uphold the prevailing order. The same happens in the Abrahamic tradition. Angels or demigods marginalized, demons born from former gods, legends silenced. The sacred becomes a tool of control, with morality weaponized, fear codified, and obedience sanctified. And here's the twist. The gods we never learned about weren't vanquished because they were weaker, they were inconvenient. Their stories, their domains, threatened centralized control. By erasing them, early monotheists engineered a world where devotion was singular, morality absolute, and dissent labeled heresy. Every erased deity is a cautionary tale. Power is immortalized in scripture, not in the cosmic reality. So next time you pray, read, or recite scripture, ask yourself, whose voice is missing? Which deities once demanded your reverence, only to be buried under layers of doctrinal ambition? The line between divine will and human design blurs. The gods you never knew were never gone. They were silenced. And the silence itself is a testament to how religion, politics, and human ambition have intertwined to shape the very foundations of morality, fear, and faith. In the shadows of forgotten altars, in the fragments of Apocrypha, in the whispers of erased names, there remains a universe of divinity we were never allowed to see. And perhaps the most unsettling truth is this: their erasure is not proof of their falsehood, but of our ancestors' fear. Fear of gods too powerful, too free, or too threatening to remain in a world that demanded one solitary truth.